So we're a week into February now, and a lot of people, myself included, are looking to start out the year by dieting and losing weight. But what's the best diet to do that? Stick around and find out. Fellas, welcome back. It's Robert, your everyday gentleman. Now first off, I just want to say I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer, and I haven't had any formal training on nutrition or fitness. Always consult with a doctor or a physician before starting any kind of training or nutrition program. And so you're probably wondering, why am I even talking about this then? I'll tell you why. What I am is an average, everyday guy who likes to stay relatively fit, and I've tried a few of these different methods. Some have worked, and some haven't. So I decided to share my personal experience with some of the methods of weight loss with all of you. The thing is, there's a ton of different methods when it comes to weight loss. Too many to include in one video. So I decided to narrow it down and talk about really just the ones that I see most commonly. Those are, if it fits your macros or macro tracking, the keto diet, the paleo diet, and intermittent fasting. Make sure you stick around to the end to find out which one is best, in my opinion. Now, if you're new to my channel, I want to thank you for clicking on this video. Again, my name is Robert. Here, I talk about everything to do with men's lifestyle, whether it's fashion, fragrances, fitness, grooming, whiskey, cigars, really anything I feel encompasses being a man in today's age. I invite you to subscribe and engage in the comments down below. And to my returning subscribers, I want to thank you for your continued support. With that, let's jump into it. Now, before I start talking a little bit about each one of these, if you want to lose weight and you want to keep it off, you got to stop thinking in terms of dieting. Instead, start focusing on making permanent changes to your lifestyle. I've seen so many people have success with short-term weight loss programs only to gain it back, sometimes even more than they had before. Consistency is key to losing weight, but sustainability is what's going to keep it off. Remember that as we talk about these different methods. All right, so just real quick, I forgot to mention, I'm, like I said, not an expert in any of these methods or anything like that. I've just, done my own research and my own experiences with them, some of them, and I encourage you to do the same. There's a number of much more in-depth videos and information out there, so do your research and make sure that whatever you're doing is best for you. Now, first up, we have if it fits your macros, otherwise known as macro tracking or flexible dieting. Now, the main idea here is not only tracking your calories, but also your macronutrients. Those are your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. These three nutrients are what's critical to making up your body's composition. Now, this is a very popular nutrition plan since it allows you to eat pretty much anything you want, so long as you don't go over your allowance or your numbers for your calories, your protein, your fats, and your carbs. But that doesn't mean that you can eat pizza and cookies all day. In fact, most of your daily meals are going to be made up of clean foods, mainly because along with those macronutrients, you're also going to need micronutrients. These are the vitamins and minerals that your body needs on a daily basis.
Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.
And there's no way you're going to hit your body's needs of vitamins if all you're eating is junk food, even if you find a way to hit all of your macros. Still, being a less restrictive diet on what people can and can't eat makes this a very popular option. Now, I followed this plan pretty strictly a few years back. I coupled that with some training that I was doing for things like Spartan Race and Tough Mudder and other obstacle course racing events, and it helped me get into the best shape of my life. The second up is a keto diet.
I got keto Guido! I got keto Guido!
Now, the keto diet is another very popular nutrition plan. Now, the main idea of keto is to cut out the majority of carbs, not all carbs, but a majority of the carbs from your diet, sticking mainly to the protein and fats for your nutrients. Your diet will be made up of protein and fat sources such as chicken, meat, fish, eggs, avocado, and other natural fats. Carbs, like I said, are not completely eliminated. You are still getting some carbs, but most of them will be in the form of vegetables. Now, I myself have never personally tried the keto diet, but I do know a few people that have tried it and have had great success with it. The main purpose of this diet is to put your body in a metabolic state of ketosis, meaning that your body is going to be using fat for energy as opposed to what it usually uses, which is more carbs. Obviously, weight loss and weight management are going to be a key benefit from this nutrition plan. However, having more fat intake is also going to help suppress your appetite because fat keeps you fuller longer. It takes longer for the body to digest. However, this method is not for everyone. You're gonna wanna avoid this if you might be diabetic or suffer from high blood pressure. Again, always consult with a doctor or a physician before starting a new nutrition plan. Now, third up, we have the Paleo diet. Now, Paleo is short for Paleolithic, which basically means you're gonna eat whatever a caveman would eat.
I'll have the roast duck with the mango salsa.
I don't have much of an appetite, thank you.
Now, that means most of the food in the Paleo diet are gonna be animal and plant-based. Processed foods, sugars, grains, bread, soft drinks are all foods that you should avoid. Basically, if a caveman didn't have it, then you shouldn't consume it. Important along with the Paleo diet, or any diet for that matter, is to always maintain an active lifestyle. Our ancestors were active, out hunting or gathering. They weren't in front of the TV binge watching Netflix for hours. And it doesn't really matter what you do, whether it's walking, lifting weights, playing basketball or sports, just make sure you stay active. Now, eating a whole food diet, along with maintaining an active lifestyle, has a number of different health benefits, one of which, of course, is weight loss and weight management. Now, last up, we have intermittent fasting. Now, fasting, as you may know, is when you go for a period of time without eating. Now, we all do this on a daily basis when we sleep, hence breakfast or break the fast. However, the concept of intermittent fasting is a little bit different. You're basically taking your window of time that you can eat and consume calories, which for most people is between 16 to 18 hours depending on how much sleep you actually get, and shrinking it down to a smaller window. So your time not eating or fasting is bigger. And I've seen this broken down a few different ways. You really just have to figure what works best for you. The main benefit of intermittent fasting is that since you have a smaller window of eating, when you do actually eat, you feel fuller because you're getting more calories in less time. But you have to remember to make sure that your window is big enough so that you can fit in at least all the minimum calories you need in order to maintain proper and healthy weight. Now, I do intermittent fasting pretty much every day. I've been doing it for the last couple years. I might skip here and there on the weekends. And my window of eating is between the hours of 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. on a daily basis. So my window is about 8 hours of eating with a 16-hour fast. And I follow my general caloric needs, although I don't track my macros like I used to. My maintenance goal is to consume about 2,500 calories a day, and then I'll add or take away a couple hundred depending on if I want to lose weight or gain weight. Now, during your fast, you're going to want to continue to drink water. Drinking liquids is okay and is actually very helpful in helping you suppress your appetite, especially at the beginning when you're getting accustomed to your window of eating. Starting to do intermittent fasting can be a little bit difficult, but it won't take long for your body to adjust to your new window of eating, and you won't feel as hungry during the fast like you used to. So which of these is best? The answer is easy. Whichever one works best for you. Like I said at the beginning, consistency is key to losing the weight, but sustainability is what's gonna keep that weight off. That's why I always talk about when people ask me how I lost 50 pounds from when I used to be overweight, you have to change your mindset. Stop thinking about short-term diets and start thinking about lifestyle changes that are gonna be permanent. You have to pick which one of these, or really any of the countless nutrition plans and diet methods that are out there, which one you're gonna be able to stick to. Make it something that you can start today and carry forward into the future. Remember, something you enjoy doing is going to be something that you're going to be more likely to continue doing. And for me, that's intermittent fasting with some loose calorie and macro tracking. And whichever plan you decide on, make sure you're drinking plenty of water on a daily basis. And now I want to hear from all of you. Let me know down below which method works best for you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. As gentlemen and ladies, we strive to look as good as we can on the outside, but we can't neglect how we are on the inside. Staying active and maintaining a proper nutrition plan is going to keep our body looking good from the outside and healthy on the inside. And I want all my everyday gentleman family to strive to be as happy and healthy as possible. Now, as always, if you found value in this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button down below. Again, it really does help the channel out. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you catch all future videos from this channel. And remember, being a gentleman is an everyday thing. See you in the next one.
We bop and hippity hop, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom.